Hello everybody, we're back for more Minecraft, Minecraft. There we go. Wait, I actually want to look at this panorama. It's cute. I like it. I'm actually gonna watch it for a second because I don't know if they're actually gonna show like any of the new copper blocks. Oh, there's some golems over there. Spin around faster? Good God. The thing is none of the new copper blocks are natural. Then again, the copper golems aren't natural and they're out in the open. I'm pretty sure you can, like, open up the panoramic file and it's just like a really stretched out PNG. God, this is taking a while. I kind of regret it, but we're in so far at this point. Might as well see it through. Okay, there's a copper golem walking. Oh my god, this is so fucking slow. Come on. I do kind of want to get that that Easter egg to happen where the iron golem puts a rose on the copper golem's head. I think that's a thing that can happen. I also don't know if that is only a thing with naturally spawning iron golems. And, like, they have to be in a village or something. Because I think that's the only time they get that, like, rose behavior. So, I have no idea. I don't think there's going to be anything. I think it's just going to be copper golems everywhere. Copper golems are such a good addition, though. Like, like... What was the last drop? It was the Pale Garden? Okay, the Pale Garden was pretty good. I constantly use pale wood in builds. It's just a very pleasing color. Yeah, I don't think there's anything different about this panorama. I don't think there's any, like, new copper blocks. Yeah, it's just, Alright, that was a waste of time. Oh yeah, the loading screen's different. I like that. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh god. Oh god. Also, I have to take my phone off the internet. Good lord. It's a combination of this base being laggy and loading all those chunks. Oh, yeah. Yep, that is why. Alright. Well, we have to keep them high because we have to fly back to the copper golem thing. Okay, so we got glass, we got weeping vines. We got bone meal. And I have extra bone meal in a shulker. Good god, this is laggy. It's also because I don't have, like, sodium or anything on. This is just pure vanilla, basically. I did add a mod that apparently helps with chunk loading. And since I'm playing single player, that's pretty important. Okay, I just need to think. Trying to think of where I saw blue vines. I swear to god I saw blue vines somewhere. I also went to the nether because instinctively that's where I go to travel everywhere, but we're going this way. Ah, god, I can't fucking... There we go. Oh yeah, and I can't fucking Alt-Tab because... There's no board. Oh wait, no, they said. Hang on. I need to check this. This is actually an amazing update if they did this. I heard that they added borderless full screen. Off, on, off, on. What? I thought they added borderless full screen. Hang on. 1.21.9 borderless full screen. I saw something that they added it. Guess not. I swear to god I was watching an update video, like one of Azuma's update videos, and they said that... He said that there was borderless full screen. No. View bobbing, FOV, chat delay, telemetry data. Yeah, I don't think it'd be anywhere else. Huh. Well, that stinks. I can't get over how bad the world looks. Like, oh my god. Why is it so washed out? I love my fucking loud-ass neighbors. There it is. Alright. Oh wait, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to do this. It has to be a solid. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I think I saw a Mumbo video where he did this. And can I just bone meal these? Is it because they're standing in it? Oh, it's because it's not a full block. Alright, let's see if this works. This is a really good song. Oh. That was a drastic change. Move out of the way. There. Let's see if this helps him. Like I said, I might need the blue vines. Let's see. Oh, no, they were standing inside of each other. Might be just what the doctor ordered. Let's see. Yep, yep. That's all I needed to do. Alright. So, stone slabs. Watch them organize that. Yeah, so you can stack copper golems like this, but it would also add lag to the area. I also have no idea how much these guys actually lag a world. I mean, whenever mobs are pathfinding, that kind of introduces a lot of lag. I guess I'd have to see, like, you know, some nerd would fucking pull up statistics about it. I know the fastest way to make one of these was Mumbo's video where he had like a circle basically with copper golems staying in place and it was chest shooting out in all directions. Yeah, this is this kind of sucks. Huh. Yeah, and they're not viewing the chest down there. Were they doing that before? I think if you want multiple of them, you can only do rows of 2 like that. And then, obviously, you'd have another row like down here, and they'd be able to access those too. Oh. I looked away for a second. One thing I also don't like about the rain is, like, the clouds are still there. It's really weird. Oh, I think it just became a thunderstorm. Yep. Hey, at least I can stop the ugly rain now. I don't know, I feel like when it rains in Minecraft, like, those clouds should just cover the entire sky. Also, I have no idea if it's because I use, like, Bobby normally, but isn't there, like, a render distance limit? Because I can just crank that. It could be because of Bobby. Bobby changes how far that goes, even if I don't have it installed. I have no idea, though. Because in vanilla, you normally don't want to crank that. It's kind of resource intensive. Oh, was that it? Okay, how many of these did they sort? About a stack, okay. Let's do that again and just, Okay, so 58 and 64 with 2 copper golems. And this is also the worst case scenario for the sorting, where they have to look at every chest and go all the way down the line. Because if you were in early game, what you could do is have, like, 3 chests like this on one side of your wall, and then have another copper golem set up in, like, a square, basically. And have item frames, or just signs saying, like, what's in what chest. You could do something like that. I just really wish once the copper golems, like, checked a chest, they'd be like, okay, this is where this item is, and they will always pathfind to that chest. And if it's ever not in that chest, then their AI resets, and then they just do it, like, incrementally with every single chest again. That could also make the game lag. I have no idea. But the thing is villagers in this game will pathfind to, like, their workstation, so I imagine you could add that functionality for copper golems. Well, a mod definitely could. Maybe they tried that, and it just didn't work, or it wasn't intuitive. But speaking of being intuitive, I don't know how intuitive this is. Like, I don't know when in, like, vanilla a kid's putting a pumpkin on top of a block of copper. That's some, like, outside game knowledge. Okay, let's see how... So they do 16 at a time? Oh, wow. Huh. They're actually kind of cooking. And obviously, if this was an actual storage system, you'd probably have more copper golems. So... I wonder how far you could extend this if, like, you could make it go around. Also, obviously, one thing you could do, so say if you had a ton of shit to sort, you could have a hopper system going into this. You could have, like, a hopper and more chests on top. So they're... just in case if the chest overflowed, I guess. After, like, a mining expedition, you're putting all your stone away. This definitely helped, though. Like, is it faster than the redstone, though? I don't think so. I could time them, actually. Hang on. Well, once they're done. Okay, I think they're done. I'm gonna set a timer for the worst case scenario here, and then we're gonna fly back to my base and time the worst case scenario there. How long it takes for the items to get to the chest. Alright. As soon as I put them in, I'm gonna start the timer. Go. Alright, I put them in. There's one copper golem doing the activity. Okay, now there's two. And then the little turds gotta look at all of these. That's the thing, like, I don't think this is any better. I will say, comparative to my current storage system, I think it's less laggy. Because my current storage system has a ton of, like, droppers and hoppers firing constantly. Okay, I just wanted to time it getting into the chest. So, around, like, 40 seconds. Okay. Probably not coming back here, honestly. I just wanted to test that. There's definitely a zombie in a cave somewhere. I'll come back just to waste time. Once I know I'm done. I don't even think it's worth expanding. I mean, I think how Mumbo did it is like, so you know how they were going in a line? He made it so that at the end of the line there was another chest, and then if the copper golems went into every chest and they couldn't fit the item into anything, they put it into the ending chest at the end of the line. Then it would drop down through a hopper into another copper chest, and then from there there'd be golems on the bottom, and then they'd sort it from there. I might go into creative and test some of this. Okay, so that took 44 seconds. And I just gotta figure out what the worst case scenario for my storage system would be. I'm gonna have to mine into the wall to see. Oh. And over here. Oh, it's up. I haven't been back here in a while. Don't really ever have to repair it. Okay, so it goes this way. So the worst case scenario would be like right there at the bottom. So this would be the worst case scenario. So we will sort like gray carpet. It's gonna be really boring, but we just gotta sit here and wait. Oh wait, fuck. Okay. We're gonna have to redo this. I didn't time it right. I fumbled. I missed. I didn't know any better. Yeah, because now the storage system is just flooded with items. I guess I could always time it after the fact. Just watch the video and time it. I'll probably just do that. It's easier than waiting for all the gray carpet to come in here and do it like that. The issue with this storage system, though, is it does it one item at a time. But the good thing about this storage system is that it doesn't rely on janky mob AI. But at the same time, if the server lags, because this is normally on a server, then there's a chance that it doesn't get in here. Because sometimes with a server lag, it'll skip. Oh. Is that the same carpet? Yeah, so that the experiment wouldn't even have worked. Wow, I'm great at experimenting, aren't I? Yeah, see. I guess we'll wait for this to fill up and then we'll do it again. Yeah, that was a failure. I know I only have cobwebs in one chest. There's no way I have them in a different chest. Some of these ending chests are kind of just like whatever blocks I think would need to be auto-sorted. That's why these like bits and bobs are just all over the place and kind of random. These are blocks that I like rarely use, and if I do, they're in small batches. Yeah, almost done. This is riveting gameplay, I know. I put a stack in? I guess I did. And the rest of it will go here. It has to... So it goes from here all the way down there, then all the way around. The droppers and dispensers are back here. And they should end up right here. If there were any more, I have no idea if there were. Okay, it should be good for another experiment now. And I can actually time it this time. Alright. Literally as soon as this goes in. Go. So we're waiting for the cobwebs to get here. It's probably gonna take a while. I feel like I'm not gonna time it correctly. I'm probably gonna have to do it in the video. I mean, also if I'm being real, I probably should be timing it for the same amount of chests. But I don't know. This is kind of a weird experiment. I just want to see, like, because it might be, like, way too much extra time for the copper golems. Okay, this is already slower. Yeah, my dumbass. Okay, fuck this experiment. How many chests was... There's a decent chunk of chests. I mean, okay, I will say, I think this is about the same speed. This might be a little faster, depending on the amount of chests. The more amount of chests, the longer it's going to take as the copper golems go like this. Like that. I'd say it's about... This is a little bit faster. Comparative with the fastest sorting system that you can do? I have no idea. Let's go, I'm gonna go check on that copper fence, and then I'll probably end stream. I mostly just did this to check out the update a little bit, do a few experiments, get some footage of me, like, you know, actually using the new blocks. Most of my streams are just to get footage. I just wanted to finish that experiment. So I did end up making a sorting system. It did its job. I just think it's irritating that they'll just put it in a blank space instead of the correct space. I think that's kind of stupid. Maybe I'll AFK here. Because, yeah, it's not going to oxidize without me being here. Yeah. Eh. I mean, it looks good in an acacia palette. Like, if I put some copper bars up there, maybe it'd look good. I don't know. The copper bars, I'm not really a big fan of. I think I have to wait for them to oxidize to really get a say in it. So, yeah, I'll probably just AFK here and think about it. I'll just AFK in the grocery store. Now, there has to be somewhere better to AFK. Somewhere thematic. There's a little armor stand saying, come in. Gem and pearl eating, waiter. Or, cook, rather. That would be the waiter, if anything. Inviting you in. Oh. That's because... That's one thing about doing tables like that in a trapdoor pattern. Just flicks up the trapdoor. That's a really nice view. It's because you can see multiple buildings. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna AFK here and see where, see if those oxidized copper, fences and... Oh my god, I am so tired. The copper bars and the chains. Good lord. I guess we could also just see them in creative. I don't want to ruin any of my creative worlds though. I'd have to make it. Yeah, whatever. Huh. Data packs. How the fuck do I have data packs in those worlds? Okay, this is when I was testing custom model data. SCA. I have a orange bow in the Duncan Munchkins bundle. That's the thing I don't understand about Minecraft. Why don't you give shulkers that UI? There's mods that do that. Why not just do that? Like, stupid. Alright. Yeah. You know what these would actually work with? What are the warped vines called? Those would work with the warped vine. Yeah, these. It's a lot darker. I don't know when these would work, honestly. Look at all the bars now. That's crazy. It kind of works as like rusty bars. You know what? I think I'm coming around to it. I just don't think these are gonna look that good. Yeah, I don't know. I think these work with the iron ones. Like, I'm just trying to think of where these would even fit. Like that looks alright. These two. work together. Do any of these chains work together? Yet again, these two. I think those are the only ones that are going to get use out of me. Also, that looks exactly like dirt. Good God. Yeah, it's those two. Hmm. It is cool to have new chests, I guess. These chests are cool. That is really interesting, though. Look, the chest that is already placed down always takes priority. Oh, wait, what? What? That's weird. So it's whatever chest is least oxidized. So, like, that one's already down, and then boom. Doesn't matter what orientation. It's, like, say, for example, this one's first, then I do that one, then it's always the one that's the youngest. That is so weird. And they're all waxed, too. Hmm. That's strange behavior. I just want to see the copper golem egg. Oh, that's cute. These little statues are really good for decorating. Having a little guy. You can even pose them like, basically just armor stands. I wonder if they're ever gonna, because I think on Bedrock you can pose armor stands and like set orientations. I don't think you can do that on Java yet, without mods. I'm trying to think of new things. I think that's about it. This update was kind of sparse. Minus, you know, a whole new mob. Copper golem. I like them, though. They're cute. Oh, I completely forgot. Yep. We need to check out these. Why are they in a weird... Oxidized wax? Oh, okay. That's why. Time set night. You have off like less light. Doesn't seem like it. That's a kind of a missed opportunity because the copper bulbs give off different light levels. Oh, and there's only one copper torch. Copper torch is such a strange addition. How much light does it give off? It's just a normal torch. I didn't even make a copper torch. Okay, that makes sense. I guess you can use it if you want a green torch. Like a pearlescent frog light. Or verdant. It'd be a verdant. What a strange update. This update's really weird. I completely forgot about the torches and lanterns. That's another thing I want to bring up in the video, like all these fucking Minecraft updates, it's really hard to keep up with, even with a Minecraft nerd like me. Oh, the shelves! The shelves are so good for decorating. I want to whip up something quick with the shelves, but I'm kind of blanking on decorative detail at the moment. like what to do. I'll try to make a wall pattern. I saw some people using them for like wall patterns. Are they easy to place? Yeah, okay, yeah, they are. And they act kind of weird. Could do like a palette. There's also me building on the fly here, so please spare me the criticism. Could also be something like this. Maybe something a little bit more uniform. Yeah, it's gonna be... This is something that I was actually very excited for, and I barely talked about. Just using these, like, not even... I haven't even tried to use them as actual shelves. That's the funny part. But yeah, you can put items in here. It's just, it looks so much better without that. There's also redstone functionality with those. You can also, like, put hoppers into them, I think. Some weird functionality with these. Like if I... Yeah, like, that's so weird. How far does that go? Where did... Oh, it stacks. What? It's so weird. Okay, so you can only do it like that. Yeah, look, they can stack. Very strange addition. I'm very excited for the building possibilities, though. Like medieval builds and stuff are gonna be game changed by these. Be real game changers. They even look good around corners. Their only setback is if we were to do something like this. Like this, for example. Because they don't, like trapdoors and signs, they don't work around corners. So it would end up looking something like that. Oh, I didn't even think of that. The back of these have a different texture too, don't they? Wow. I want to try that out, actually. Yeah, look at that. It's the log texture, but like slightly different. You could use that for texturing. Just give it like a slightly different pattern. just a random pattern. I just want to see what this will look like. Obviously, I'd do it differently. That does not look good. But yeah, you can use them as like little differences in stripped oak wood for underground bases or for bases with like layered walls. Like for example, if this was the outside wall, you could do something like that. Yeah, these are very versatile. I also saw somebody making a little potted plant like this. Could do something like that. These things are so cool. Like, that looks so good. And you can even do a pattern if you wanted to. I wanted to see if the banners were like waving like they do. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is... The shelves are honestly the thing I was most excited for. If I'm being completely honest. Like, just the building possibilities. I'm not really sinking my teeth into it right now because I don't have like World Editor, Axiom, or any of my building mods, but once those are in this version, like, good god, it's gonna be great. 10 out of 10 with building for this update. Like, good god, it's gonna be so fun. Screw around with making little designs like that littered about my city. It's gonna be cool. Well, I think that's about it for this stream. Obviously, this is only like a very oaky texture. I have no idea how to craft those. Oh yeah, wait, no. Oh, I remember. It was just stripped oak. It's like stripped logs of the ground, which is a very strange crafting recipe, but it's fairly cheap, so I'm not too mad about it. How many does it give you, though? That's the real question. Six. Yeah, that's completely fair. It's not as bad as the, if you want to craft one of these and you end up losing a log. Like, that's so that's one of the dumbest things in Minecraft. They really need to change that. Alright. Well, that's all I got. I just wanted to experiment a little bit, and I did. Interesting building blocks. I'm not crazy about the new copper building blocks. Minus the lanterns, because, you know, new light sources are always good. Interesting. The grates, I'm not really super into these bars or the chains, but whatever. Maybe there'll be some cool uses for it in certain palettes. But for me, personally, I don't really like them that much. Well, that's all I got for today. I was not expecting to see that on my head. Well, that's it for me today. I'm gonna probably just go AFK in my survival world and see if those other bars will look better in the build. I doubt it, but it might. So see you around. Goodbye.